Welcome to my 11th Python course. In this course, we're going to be working with tuple in Python. So, let's begin. Tuples in Python is a data structure that stores an ordered sequence of values in Python. It means that tuple is ordered and also unchangeable. So it means that tuple is immutable. You cannot change tuple when you store the value. Like let's create a new tuple using Python. Like new tuple like this is equal to we're going to be using two parentheses, so you can either store integer, float, or string, and even boolean. So let's say that 2 3 5 4.3 like this. So if I should print my new tuple here, we are going to get these values as our output. So let me run this code. We got 2 3 5 and 4.3. So if I should add a string like hello false, we are still going to get the same thing. Like we only have 2 3 4.3 hello and false. So what do I mean by this change? This change is that you cannot change a tuple using a function or a method in Python. So it is always ordered. You can either use dot count or dot index method in Python. That is the only two methods that tuple has, built-in methods, sorry. So we printed new tuple and we got our output as 2 3 5 and 4.3 hello and false. So if I should see that new tuple like this, new tuple of 0 is equal to I want to change these 2 to another value, like these 2 to be equal to 6. So if I should print my new tuple like this, we got an error. Tuple object does not support item assignment, so it means that tuple cannot be changed. So this is exactly what I mean. So I'm using index here. So index 0 is 2. So if I should say that new tuple of 0 is equal to 6, we're going to get an error saying that object does not support item assignment. So tuple is immutable. So let me comment this like it is always immutable. So you can loop through new tuple. So let us loop through new our tuple now. So if I say that for I in new tuple print I, we are going to get our output as usual, like 2 3 4.3 hello false. You can also use while loop, like saying that j is equal to 0 while j is less than the length of new tuple print new tuple. Here I'm using indexing, so I'm just printing it, I'm not changing anything. J plus equal to 1. So we are going to get the same output. So we have this output at the same. So one stopped here and the other begins here. So it's just exactly the same thing. So I'll have to comment this code out because I don't want it to run. So let me just comment this. Or I don't want to clear it off and just put pass. This is pretty useful. So let me put pass. So let me create a new tuple variable, like let me create a fruit like this. Fruit is equal to apple, banana, and mango, like this. So let's print the type of fruit. So let us get the apple. We have the apple as class tuple. It means that we can use tuple method like this inside this tuple, like this. So running this code, it's just the same thing. So let me print fruit like this. So we have our apple as banana, apple, banana, and mango. Let's add more tuples. So let's just call this fruit 1 and fruit 2. Let me make it fruit 2. So you can add two tuples together, like fruit is equal to fruit 1 plus fruit 2. So let me print fruit like this. Now we're going to get apple, banana, mango, orange, and also grape. Let's check if a certain element is in a certain tuple, like fruit. This will be the element first. Print orange in fruit like this. So orange is in fruit 2. We are going to get an output to be equal to true. So we have the output to be equal to true. So if we input something that is not there, like what kind of code is fruit? Okay, let me just type anything like this and just print this in this. So we are going to get false because this element is not in this tuple. So it works like list also. So we can also use slicing. Let me say that number is equal. So I'm creating a new tuple now. Number is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, like this. So if I should print number of 2 to 3, like this, we are going to get we only get 3 comma because this. Let us count this 0, 1, 2. So this is 3 to like this. So we won't get any value. So since this is 3 minus 1, so if I should change this 3 to 5 and run this code, we are going to get 3, 4, 5 because 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 5 minus 1, which is this. So it is in index 4. So we're going to get 3, 4, 5 as our output. So this is also slicing. You can also print number of -1. So this will give me the last element, which is 5 as my output. So it works really like list in Python. We also have another thing like print number, like print number dot count a certain element. So if I'm going to be counting 3, and let me add more 3 here, like this. So this is going to give me my output as 3 because we have 3 threes in this tuple. So if I should add something like 4 and change this value to 4, we're going to get our output as 2 because we only have 4 2's in this tuple. And that is just how tuple works. Let me remove an item in tuple by creating a new tuple, then converting it to list, then converting it back to a tuple. So that is how you can remove an item in tuple. So let's say that num1 is equal to 1, 2, 3. So this is our 3 numbers. So to remove an item in a tuple, like this is already tuple, so you have to convert it back to list by saying that num1 is equal to list of num1. So it means that new number num1 is equal to the list of this num1. So let me remove a number. So it's already a list now. So I can say that num1 dot remove. Let me input the element that I want to remove. Let me say that I want to remove 3 or maybe 2. It's your choice. So print num1, right? Now if I should print num1, we are going to get our output as 1 and 2, and this is a list. So to convert this list back to tuple, you will have to use this tuple method like this. Now I have my output as 1, 2, so it's now a tuple. So you can just store this back to a tuple by just saying that num1 is equal to tuple of this, then print num1. So we have the output as 1, 2. So it's just the same thing, but it takes so many steps. So let me clear the screen. You can also delete a tuple using the delete keyword. Just delete num1 like this. Now just from the output. Now printing num1 on the displays because Python is an interpreter language. So this is still working, but it won't work anymore here. We are going to get an error saying that num1 doesn't exist. So we have num1 is not defined because we already deleted the tuple at this line. So line number 29. So under this line number 29, num1 won't be defined, but it will still be defined here. So that is how Python works. So let's move to indexing tuple in Python. So we can index something in Python like let us set our num2 to be equal to, you can also use num1 because we've deleted it here and it's not defined. So I'll have to comment this because it will be bringing error and it won't run others. So num1 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. 4, 5, right? So print num1. Let me run this code. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So to get the index of a certain element in tuple, so we have to say that the variable name num1 dot index like this. Index, now it give us suggestions that okay, this is value. We're going to be inputting an element here, which is you can input the element you want, it's your choice. So I'm just going to be input 5 to get the index of 5. Now the output is equal to false because this 5 is at index 4 because it starts with 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's at index 4, input 4, we're going to get index 3. So it's working perfectly. So let's move to unpacking. So when we create a tuple, we normally assign a value to it. So this is what we call packing. So what do I mean by unpacking? So let us try to unpack something like this is how it works. So let me just begin with the code. Let me see the fruit like this. I love fruit a lot. Fruit, apple, banana, and also grape like this. So we want to unpack fruits. Like you can make this a new tuple, but I won't call it tuple because we are assigning it to a tuple. So we can say that green, yellow, they are underlined because they are not defined, we've not assigned them, and also grape, which is color red, is equal to fruit. like this. Now if I should print green, print yellow, and also print red like this, and run the code, we got the apple as apple, banana, and grape. So it means that we assigned this green to be equal to apple, yellow to be equal to banana, red to be equal to grape. And that's exactly what an unpacking is. So this is an unpacking, this is packing. Exactly. So it means that even though you didn't create a fruit variable, you can just say that green, yellow, and red is equal to a tuple like apple, like this, apple, banana, and also grape. We're going to get the same output. So we have the apple as apple, banana, grape. So we assigned this variable to each of the elements inside this tuple, and that's exactly how it works. So we also have one that we're going to be using asterisk in tuple. So what this asterisk does is that if the number of variable is less than the number of values, you can add an asterisk to the variable name and the values will be assigned to the variable. And the law of this unpacking is that the number of variables must match the number of values in the tuple. If not, you must add the asterisk for it not to bring out the error. So let us play with this asterisk. So let me create a new number like num1 is equal to 1 2 3 4 5 4 5 like this. So I want to unpack this number one, this num1. So let me say that 1 2 3, and let me print this. We're going to get an error because print 1, print 2 like this, and print 3. So let me try this. So we're going to get an error. We have the value error, too many values to unpack, too many, sorry. So what I can do here is that I can just add an asterisk like this. So if I should add an asterisk, it means that these three will be all these three numbers, these three remaining numbers, and the 1 will be only 1, 2 will be only 2, only 2 here, and these 3 will be these three numbers. Even though this number is not 3, if it is 5, if it is only 2 here, so these 3 will be these 2. So let me run this Python code. Now we have the output as 1 2, but it has probably changed it to list. So that's just how it works. Let me check if I can convert it back to tuple like this. Tuple of 3. Now it has changed to tuple. So we have this output as 1 2 3 4. So I can just make it like this. Others are numbers like this. So let me add them. And print 3. Oh, what am I typing? Like this. So let me run this Python code. Let me clear the screen first for you guys to see it. So let's run this. So we have the output as 1 2 3, and also this 4 with a comma. It means that we have nothing left. So if it is a list, it won't bring out a comma. It will just be a one value inside a list. Okay, this is just it. So let me undo this. I want it to be tuple always because we are working with tuple. So if I should add 5 here like this, we're going to get them 4 5. So 1 2 3 4 and 5. So but 4 and 5 are tuples. So and that is just it for this Python course. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. We're going to be working with dictionaries set, and we are done with all the data structures we have in Python. Data types, sorry, we have in Python. So that is just it. Bye.